Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fragrance review. Thank you all very much for tuning in. And in this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at a fragrance by Calvin Klein. This is the newest release, CK1 Summer 2017, so stay tuned. Now this fragrance, of course, was released in March of 2017. This is their summer version. Since 2014, 10 years after the release of the original CK1, that's when they started making the summer flankers. All in all, we have 14 summer versions, and I think it's like 26 flankers for CK1 in total. So that has been a very profitable release. Unfortunately, CK1, the original, is a bargain bin fragrance now, so you can find it massively discounted online. And since 2004, they have been releasing these summer flankers. There are actually a few that I really like. I really like the 2014 version. I actually own 2 bottles of that. It kind of smells like a margarita. It's sweet, it's salty, it's fruity. This one has an emphasis on the notes of cucumber, ginger, and saffron with a bit of citrus. So let's go ahead and start off the review by taking a closer look at the presentation. So the box for this one has the rising sun motif. I think it is pretty cool. Eau de toilette, information at the bottom, ingredients on the back, Calvin Klein name at the top here. And then on the inside, you actually have a stopper. Instead of an atomizer, you can actually screw this off. So if you prefer to wear it as a flat splash, you can do that. Here's the bottle. Again, same motif. You can actually see it on the back here. It's sort of built into the design of the glass. I like that they started doing this since, I want to say 2015, where they started tinkering around with the bottle. I know one of them has splashes on it, and I think that started in 2015. The atomizer for this one, it's depending on how hard you press. If you press hard, the distribution is really good. And that was a presentation for CK1 Summer 2017. Now, when I first sprayed this on, you are going to get that bright, fresh feel from the fragrance. And I don't know what note to attribute it to, whether it be the cucumber or the ginger. All that I can say is there are some fragrances out there that smell a lot like cucumber. The one that comes to mind right away is Jardin du Poète by Eau de Thalie. That one is like the best of the best. That's the best in class, top of the line. You're not going to find anything better than that in that family. If you're looking at something on the designer market, I also think that Polo Blue, even the Eau de Parfum version, does a really good job at sort of conveying that fresh cucumber, beachy, summery, bright feel. This one, on the other hand, it has the ginger, which makes it spicy. It has the saffron, which makes it spicy. It has some other spices and herbs and culinary notes, if I'm not mistaken, which make it spicy. And I think that that was this fragrance's call to fame, as it were. The overall smell that I get from this one, it's pleasant, but it's not a smell like the previous CK1 summer releases. It's not something that I could say really stood out. It's not something that got your attention right away, that it was like, oh man, I need to have this. Like I remember in previous years, 2014, 2015, I would go to the store, I would smell it, and it's like, man, this is a great fragrance. And I see myself wearing this all the time. And believe it or not, I was on a cruise, I think, and that's when I bought the 2014 version, or I bought it preemptively since I knew I was going on a cruise, and I wore it on that cruise in that year, and I have such fond memories with it now. Like, it's a great scent. With this one, on the other hand, though, I don't see myself wearing this one too much. First of all, because it's not my bottle, it's my friend Carlos's bottle. So Carlos, thank you very much for lending it to me for like 2 weeks. But also because it's not really a scent that wowed me. It's not groundbreaking. Yes, it's pleasant. Like, it smells fresh. I guarantee you will get a few compliments wearing it. But I mean, would I wear this over Sauvage? I don't think so. Would I wear this over Bleu de Chanel? I don't think so. Would I wear this over Prada's Luna Rossa Carbon? Definitely not. So with this fragrance, unfortunately, while it is fresh and clean, and I think it's great for a lot of scenarios, you can wear this one casually. There's never a bad time to smell clean, so you can wear this one dressed up as well. I just wish that one of the notes in there, one of those unusual notes, whether it be the saffron or the ginger, that had it been a little bit more pronounced, I think it would have added to the uniqueness of the scent, all the while retaining those fresh elements in the base, and I think people would have really loved this one. I think people in the community would have really started talking about this one a lot. For the uniqueness alone, unfortunately, it is kind of ho-hum. Like, it's definitely not my favorite flanker. And I think for this year, I actually think the Eternity Summer version is a little bit better than this one. So if you have a chance to try the Eternity Summer 2017, I would definitely recommend trying that one out instead. But all in all, I was pretty underwhelmed, but I'm excited to tell you guys what my rating of this fragrance is. First up, I took a look at the uniqueness and the overall smell, and the scent is not really unique. Like I said, it has some unique notes, like the note breakdown makes it sound unique, but once you smell it, unfortunately, it is other underwhelming. I feel like it's rather linear. It's kind of plain. So at the end of the day, that's the best word. It's a plain scent. There's nothing special going on in it, but I think it will garner compliments because the overall smell is rather pleasant. Longevity on this one was okay. I got like 4 hours, which is below average for an eau de toilette. And then in terms of projection, it did really well for 45 minutes to an hour, and then it sat very close to the skin, probably because all of that volatile citrus evaporated, and then you're sort of left with like a shell of its former self. As far as versatility, it's great. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I do think it's suited better for the hotter weather, and the name summer implies that. But I think in terms of social scenarios, I would wear this one dressed down. Dressed up, you probably want to wear something a little bit more refined. Even if you're still going in the realm of citrus, I would probably go with something like Terre d'Hermès or Voyage d'Hermès. I would definitely choose something else instead of this. But all in all, versatility is pretty good, and yes, it is unisex. It's marketed as a unisex scent. All of the CK1 fragrances, the flankers, the summer editions, they're all marketed as unisex fragrances. I do have to agree with that. And then last up, presentation. I like the rising sun motif. I think it was pretty cool. And if I were to give this fragrance an overall score, I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5 stars. Now, again, I don't think it's a bad scent. It's just a little underwhelming. I think if you wait 6 months and you buy it at a discount or online for a severely discounted price, if you are a collector of the summer versions, I would say go ahead, get it, you know, put it in your collection. The overall smell is really nice. Like, you're not going to offend anybody. It is a crowd pleaser. But again, you know, for somebody like us who were into this community and we want fragrances that are a little bit, they have more uniqueness to them. You can tell a lot of time went into the construction and the blend and the ingredients and the balancing and everything. Then, you know, unfortunately, this one does under-deliver a bit. But you know what? Scent is subjective. So again, wear what you like, wear what makes you happy. And I always recommend sampling. These are just recommendations at the end of the day. So there you have it. That was my review of CK1 Summer 2017. If you own or have tried or even like this scent, let me know what you think. I'm always open to healthy discussion. Leave a comment down below. And also, please don't forget to subscribe for future videos. And don't forget to enable notifications by clicking on the bell. This way you never miss any of my new content. Remember, I smell well so you can smell good. And we'll see you in the next episode. Take care.